after the coaching session, we are playing Outlast. Scary game. I play Outlast too, but my name's Jollz. I'm a Radiant player. If you're enjoying this type of content, be sure to like and subscribe, considering 80% of you guys are still not subscribed. I do these coaching sessions live, so you're more than welcome to swing by the stream and ask questions. If you're interested in coaching yourself, click the link in the description, click the book a lesson button, and select your plan and time. Lastly, if you want a chance to win free coaching, be sure to comment down below your Discord name and why you think you deserve it. I'll be picking out a person randomly. Other than that, enjoy the video. Okay, 150 ADR, or damage per round. Very good. Very good to have. Win rate is a bit low. KD ratio is okay. I know a little bit above 1, especially as a duelist. His headshot percentage is 19. Still, it's okay. I usually aim between like 20, anything like, if you can get like 25 or something around there, that'd be really, really good. But it's not the worst. Usually low headshot percentage is like a good indicator of, you know, having problems with crosshair placement a lot of the times. Or readjusting, micro adjustments, mid gun control. That's like a big one. But okay, all right, you could share screens whenever. Okay, careful with peeking while tagged there.
Are quick with it. I like it.
Yeah, team's kind of going in. Ooh!
55 Reyna. She's healing.
Okay, so one thing too is like, if you get the bomb down, try and play around the bomb, right? You don't have to look for too many gunfights there. Always play. You always want to play around the objective and staying alive. That's like the #1 priority. Oh, I don't mind that first play. Like, you know, when you push the wall and then you wanted to dash out after that first shot. I like that play actually. That one's good. But maybe after that, I would probably hold a little bit more of a passive angle and then let them try and cross. And then as your team is shooting them, then you guys can maybe fight. Also, too, after winning pistol, you should almost always go full armor. Try and bait your team here if you can. Like, don't be the first one out because you have a gun. They don't. Yeah, nice. Very good smoke. Util usage. Nice shot. What the fuck? Oof. One thing too is I'll say that careful not to overheat, right? Like, even though it was like a 3v1, 4v1 at that point, for that Reyna, you know, you're like, oh, I want to go for more. I want to go for more. You're feeling it, right? Sometimes it can bite you in the ass, especially like if your team's not performing too well, they don't have guns, you know, that any round can be losable basically.
Right.
So if you're ever up numbers like a 3v1, you don't really have to peek and over aggress. Just kind of chill, find out where he's at, and then peek afterwards. What type of milk? I was just trolling. I'm trolling, guys. Your height is like, well.
Yeah. I was just trying to bait and get info right there and just move back in.
Yeah. I saw what you were going for, but even then, it's like, it's super risky. They're on a bad buy. You know, you dying there kind of gives them a gun, and that's like a window back into the round, you know?
Yeah.
So it's always just thinking about like, just positioning and like, do we have sight? If you guys have sight and the bomb is planted, you almost never have to peek.
Ooh.
Because the thing is, like, if you die, I always think it this way. Like, if I'm dead, the round's over. That's how you should always think, because you cannot rely on your teammates to close out rounds, right? Even though they had Viper ults in a 4v5 with gun advantage, they still found the way to lose without you. You know what I mean?
All right.
So you always got to just be, like, playing around that mentality that, like, if I'm dead, round is over. Yeah, no, sell Vandal and go knives this round. So whenever you have knives, it's just better to not even buy a gun and you just pop your knives. You build up an economy this way. Dr. Juicy Lucy with a tier 1. Appreciate you. Welcome. Oh, nice try, nice try. So one thing too with knives, always constantly be moving, right? Like just don't ever hold an angle or anything. You have like an insane advantage, right? Because you get the running gun. So just constantly always running around. Are they going 4 halls? Yeah, a little. Yeah, if you get spotted, it looks like they're all going halls or something. This is gonna be interesting.
Honestly, I couldn't really hear what they were saying, but
yeah, all good, all good.
I don't know what kind of play this is, but
I don't know. It's working. Good trade.
Oh, I tried to pre-fire that.
Yeah, that was better. Just better. Just better. That was almost a very good pre-fire too on that Sky.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It could just be that, you know, you're putting your. I'm noticing it like you're putting yourself in a lot of like spots where you're like forced to take aim duels against people.
One's on stairs.
So I wouldn't even peek here. I would just hide back sight. And now you have the info. You wait for the tap. And Viper has even lineups for this, so I wouldn't even peek. Yeah, I wouldn't even peek. Yep. This is what I mean about the positioning, right? Like you want to put yourself in a spot where like you're not forcing a gunfight. You are just playing around the objective where you can win rounds without doing anything.
Yo, B's gonna be open. I guess it don't matter, huh? One's mid.
Yeah, up trapped. Nice. Good job. Move. Keep moving.
Watch mid.
Nice.
He's up. Yeah. What the f?
Spike planted.
Nice job. This is really good. I really like, you know, the updraft there to trade the Reyna, right? Reyna got a kill on your teammate, and then you just updrafted to go get that trade kill. As soon as you pick up the gun on Reyna, you immediately start to fall back, and you don't overcommit to that, right? You know, I was worried that you were going to continue pushing and just holding W, but you get a kill, you get a gun, you dip, and then reposition, look for a fight elsewhere. It's good. I'm excited. Yeah, I would fall. So one thing too is like, if you get spotted, if you shoot your gun, if you get a kill, whatever, immediately look to reposition. I think that's like one of the biggest flaws you have now. It's like you're giving him too many opportunities. Like if they know where you are and you know where they are, you should look to reposition, just because you don't want to take that gamble, right? It's like, oh, well, let's find out who practices aim labs more, right? That's basically what's happening every time you're taking these fights. Nice shot. Dude, the aim is so good, man. How are they stuck in gold? He really went for a knife. That's crazy. Okay, really good game, actually. Overall, I think you have amazing aim. I think your aim is very, very good. There's a couple things that I think you just fix these, like, 2 things, and you will literally skyrocket. If you consistently aim like this, like, I really think you're gonna hit diamonds, if not immortal, very soon. So your peaks are good, your aim is great, flicks are good, micro adjusting is good. The only thing too is like sprays a little bit as well, but yeah. Okay,
that's fair.
So one thing, right, when you're popping knives, don't ever stand still and hold an angle. And this goes for guns too. I really don't ever hold an angle that you're holding like in a very highly contested spot. Okay, what do I mean by that? When they're coming around the corner, they're gonna check like this, right? They're 100% looking this way. So if they're gonna be 100% looking where you're playing, you never ever want to hold. If you want to you know, contest this and fight this, you should be moving like this, right? Like, just never standing still. How to avoid this is by putting yourself in a little bit more of a passive angle. This angle right here. This accomplishes exactly what you wanted to accomplish, but this is way safer, okay? And why is this safer? Well, let's look. What happens? You actually almost got punished for doing this one time. I don't know if you remember, you were coming up mid like this, you check like this, and then you come like this, you get dinked, and then you dashed in like this. So it's basically like you put yourself in angles where they're just not expecting you, or less likely for them to be expecting you, and you just get a free kill. Another one is like, so we push the elbow a lot. What I like doing is The second the wall drops, take a couple steps, shift, you know, you can get away with making a 1 step or 2 steps without making a sound. So I do that, and then I hold shift, and then, you know, you can get here by the time they come around the corner. This angle's so strong. If you get a kill, like you did here, you got this kill in this arena, boom, boom, you ran up, you know, you picked up his gun, and then you fell off over here, and your Sky was in this corner. And you started playing with your team. That's exactly what you want to do, okay? So if it's a 5v5 and you get an early kill, I get an early kill on the elbow or mid, maybe, I don't know, maybe I swing mid and I get this kill early. Now it's a 5v4, and what does numbers advantage do for you? Well, you can get away with just playing with your team and trading off kills, and then you win the round. So what do I mean by trading off kills? You and your teammate are watching A here, and you have a teammate who's here, and he's watching this, okay? He's watching the cross. And you play here off of their contact, okay? As soon as this person shoots, you swing and then kill the person, right? If your teammate dies. And this is how you want to play when you have numbers advantage. I climbed to Immortal without any comms. I literally muted my team because they would give me like what's called ghost comms, right? Where they just like calm something that's not actually there. And if I get any teammates that do that, I immediately mute them. The worst possible thing you can get are bad comms. After that are no comms, and then good comms. So the main things to take away from that was just, you know, don't hold angles, especially angles that are very highly contested. You want to constantly be moving if you're going to challenge it. Hold a little bit more passive angles, and then overheating, right? Like if you're up numbers, don't look for more. Don't aggress too much, and just play off of your teammates a lot more in post-plan situations.
Oh, yep. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. And if you have any questions, you know, at any point in time, you could always DM me or something. And if I'm not streaming, I'll be able to respond.